Hello, everybody. I gotta share some frustrations with you while eating my Subway. Thank God for Subway, really. Today I had a gig. I'm a stand-up comedian and I do gigs. What else are you a stand-up comedian for? But anyway, I did a gig, a 30-minute gig, and it was awesome. The only negative thing about it is that I went to school. In my early years, I went to school. And the middle school or the high school were hell. Honestly, school for me was hell. But when everybody else told me I couldn't become anything and I wouldn't be something, like 4 or 5 years ago, I decided to become a stand-up comedian. And therefore, I became a stand-up comedian. I went to do open mic shows. I went to do horrible shows. I did fantastic shows. And today was quite in between. What happened? I'll tell you. Sorry if I talk loud, but I'm just so frustrated. Today's show was kind of in between awkward and awesome. What happened? There was a festival. A festival with a lot of things you could watch. You could do workshops, you could go visit other shows, you could go to music theater, you could just as the festival is. And I did my show from 2:30 to 15 o'clock. Like 3 o'clock in the afternoon actually. And it was just a half an hour. But when everybody entered, I saw this. I saw one of my teachers, or my disability assistants, as you would probably call them in a special needs school, and she entered my show. What's horrible about that? She was just plainly being a bitch and not understanding my troubles with the school. I've been severely bullied. I have been mocked. I have been bullied. I have been ridiculed. Everything that's horrible in the school period, I had it. And honestly, I actually grew out of it because, hey, I'm a stand-up comedian and I totally made something out of my life. Whatever anybody else says, I made something worth living for. So that's good. But this bitch came to my show and apparently she enjoyed it. But the awkward thing was this. There are just certain situations in which you don't hope you ever be involved in. You know what I mean? There are just certain situations in which you don't want to be. Okay? And actually this has been a situation which I dreaded because, well, I went to school in nearly my hometown and this show was in my hometown. And in my hometown, can you follow me? My hometown is where the school was now. And so I dreaded this day because, yeah, it will be possible. And it happened. And she came up to me after the show and she told me, yeah, well, thank you for the show. And I actually quite did enjoy it. But I didn't expect this of you. And she would say it in such a mean and harmful way that I would go like, what's wrong with you? Okay. And so she even told me that whatever I did, she was still surprised. What does that say about her? What does that say about me? Does that say that, just one, she never had high expectations of me? Well, think again. 2, did she really enjoy the show? And am I just filling the blanks in? Or is she just still being a bitch? Because, second, she also told me that she even made advertising for me at the school to get more people looking at me at my show. And she really said looking at you. Like looking at me like I'm a fucking freak show. And honestly, I'm a comedian and I was still professional and I make jokes about it and she laughed. But knowing her, she probably didn't laugh like passionately laughing or probably she was bullying me again. And I honestly don't know what to think of it. And yes, I've been professional, and yes, I enjoyed the show because frankly, other people laughed and other people came up to me and said, well done! Again. But this made me feel so awful that I don't know what to feel. So, my question for you is this. Have you ever been in some sort of awkward situation, and what did you do? Just please tell me what you did, because I could use some support. And yes, I'm a stand-up comedian and I make jokes, and I probably will forget this awkward feeling, but not right now. Right now, I'm just confused, and I'm really worried, angry, pissed. So, this is quite a short vlog, an irritating vlog, and now I'm going to eat my Subway again. So thank you for watching, and this was plainly awkward. Bye, I love you.